Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your love and life message from August 24th through the 27th. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Sagittarius. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. You can check your other placements on my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read for all 12 zodiac signs from Aries and Pisces. I do read for you on my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot, and I have overall life path message for you up on that channel right now, so check it out. Link to my website for private readings is down in the description below. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra, but don't let the name fool you. I read for Libra and Sagittarius exclusively on this channel. Why? Because I want to. A lot of people ask me why. I actually get crap about it, and I'm like, I read for all 12 zodiac signs on another channel, and they're like, but it's not fair to have a channel just for one or two signs. A lot of readers do, number one, and number two, life isn't always fair. Anyways, right now it's Soma Chandra Sag. I've been getting a lot of questions about that, like, why do you only read for those signs? Because I want to. I get a lot of downloads for you guys. All right, let's get into it. So overall energy of the reading is 4 cards came out of my first oracle deck: fear, assessing, attraction, and abundance. I have sovereignty at the bottom of the deck. So this is about being able to believe that you can make it on your own, I think, in some way. Someone wants sovereignty in their life. You're being asked to focus on that. Some of you also have a Libra in your life, or you have Libra in your chart. Someone is fearful. They're doing a lot of assessing at this time, and there is an attraction to abundance. I'm attracted to abundance too. So some of you might be really needing to overcome some fears in regards to like the direction you're going in your life. Obviously, you want to be attracted to abundance. Earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, but there's a fear and an assessing. So you're holding back, or someone's holding back. Some of you are afraid you won't make it on your own. Definitely looking for something that will be lucrative. If that's not the way you're feeling, you need to know that someone may be feeling that way and they're coming towards you. They want to take a path that will lead them to abundance. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're like a gold digger and they're using you for financial gain or anything like that. Like, typically we are attracted to situations where there will be abundance, but there's fear in assessing. I'm feeling like someone needs to hear they can stand on their own 2 feet and make it on their own. Because once I drop the spread out, I use the Colette Baron Reed Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck for advice. I highly recommend this deck. I can use it for any subject matter. It's great. The animal spirits of planet Earth have advice for you, or for someone right now. It's 13, claim your independence. Time to let go, Groundhog Spirit, is in reverse, and bring your ideas to life is also in reverse. But I have Spider. It's a totem for someone, I think. Spider, make your dreams real. Someone is struggling to let go and bring an electrifying idea to life. But it's really time to claim independence. It will involve claiming independence and believing in your own sovereignty. Someone may struggle to see themselves outside of a relationship of some kind that's already in place. Today, this evening, August 24th, Uranus is going to station retrograde in the sign of Taurus. This is going to have a pretty big impact on us when it comes to our rituals, our routines, our sense of security, safety, and our relationship to the material plane, which does involve abundance. There is going to be a need for quite some time now as Uranus is retrograde. Right now it's in Taurus, and Taurus is really asking us to decide like what's not working. Taurus always wants to go towards what's working. Well, if you're realizing that something isn't working and you need to make some kind of a change, humans are fearful of change. We're very redundant, and some of us need to be just given a little bit of extra encouragement to believe that we can be sovereign and independent. Face your fear, continue to assess, because that's what this retrograde really wants you to do. It's going to heavily impact women, families, society at large, and all of us as individuals. Uranus wants you to bring your ideas to life, but the Taurian energy may make it a struggle for you for the next couple of days to let go. or for someone to let go. I talk about the astrology because I believe that it significantly impacts us. These planets don't rule our lives, but they do influence us. And we live in this neighborhood, the solar system. So that's going to be a theme for a lot of us. And I do have an Aquarian star here. Your guides want me to interpret this spread several different ways. Please bear with me and be patient. The first way they want me to interpret it is as if this is all you. And then the second way they wanted me to interpret it is as a person coming towards you. Like some of you, this is all you and the inner workings of your mind and your life. For others of you, it is a person coming towards you and you need to know about that person. I try to do the energy of the person coming towards you, but I heard it's kind of both, especially because in the environment we have two aces, an ace of pentacles and an ace of wands. So someone some of you, in particular my Sag feminines, may be looking for a new job, a new path, but it's going to conflict with some of the rituals and routines that you already have in place. And this retrograde is going to point out anything that's comfy, that's stagnant, okay? So change is coming for us. The overall energy of the reading is the Four of Pentacles. So someone is holding back and holding on. The way someone's feeling is the Star, having hope, wanting renewal, wanting a freedom to feel better, because you're being seen as the Ten of Swords, or someone is seeing you as the Ten of Swords. What you need to know is the Devil, and the final outcome is the Page of Cups. If this is energy coming towards you, someone may come back and really tempt you in some way, Sagittarius. They may be trying to help you as well, or you may be trying to help them. Don't invest in something that hasn't been stable. I can see that someone may do that. So with this Four of Pentacles, someone's been holding back and holding on. Here's that Taurian energy that we're in right now, that Uranus is in, a difficulty letting go and opening up and letting go of things that they think they need, but they don't. Someone has been kind of a miser and maybe curmudgeonous. Clarifying this is the Three of Wands, the Tower, and the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, and Scorpio. For some of you, this is like a boss. It could also be a husband. Your husband, someone else's husband. I think it's maybe a husband or a boss. For some of you, Sagittarius, you do look to the horizon line and you know that major change is coming. You can feel a chaotic shift within you, and you anticipate it playing out in the 3D. It could involve your stability financially. It could be surrounding this person. Some of you have held back. Some of you are just playing it really safe financially right now because you're in King of Pentacles energy, but you anticipate a massive shift, big time. If this is a person coming towards you or just outside of your energy, in your energy, a part of them won't let go. Like they won't move forward, but they won't move backwards, but they anticipate some kind of a major shift. They could have a very stubborn side to them. They may want to control funds and resources to a degree. If it's a woman, I do have feminine energy over here, but that could be the way they're seeing you, okay? If it's a woman, she may want to break away from you, or she may be holding out hope that something will change, because the way you or someone is feeling is the Star. Someone has not given up hope. So I have the Tower to the Star. Something may have gone down with you guys. They've held back for quite some time. They've been controlling and stubborn. If it's someone coming towards you, they do have hope for renewal. They want some kind of a freedom. That's not necessarily a renewal with you, a freedom from pain and burden, and wanting that true renewal. But underneath this is the Magician, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Okay, I'm not really a total fan of this card combination entirely because of the Magician and the Five of Cups. This card combination is a little tricky because it shows me that you may have a very calculated person around you that is really good at crying over spilled milk and crying on your shoulder to gain sympathy in some way. They know exactly what they're doing, okay? This could surround a child. I have 3 different pages here, and I have the 6 of Cups, and I have an Empress in the environment. So it's really important to not forget about any children that may be involved in this scenario. When I do private readings, you'd be surprised how often people have pretty much no interest or questions about how their lives, their jobs, careers, or love lives are affecting their kids. And they're not realizing that it might be fucking kids up. So I feel the need to say that because I have 3 pages in the 6 of Cups and an Empress. So if you have young children, everybody needs to think about how it's impacting them. This person may employ a child to get what they want from you. Possibly. That's kind of dark though. It might not be quite like that. Someone does have a plan, or they absolutely want to manifest. The Magician is a very resourceful person. They want information. They're sorry about the way things have gone down. They definitely want to know how you're going to respond. This kid always freaks me out. Look, he's about to pop a vein on his head. He's like freaky looking. Like, dude, woo. This person might, I don't have the Knight of Swords and the 9 of Swords here, but they're close to doing whatever it takes to make a change. Now, if this is all you, Sagittarius, if this is all you and messages that you need to hear about yourself, some of you really want some kind of a massive shift and change. You want it, you're anticipating something coming soon. You might be holding back and you might be like, oh my God, I'm feeling watched. I have a lot of regrets. Please, God, let me have this breakthrough and this renewal. I will be resourceful. I will be the single catalyst for change in my life. And that's a good thing. Work through your fear, assess what you're truly attracted to that will also bring you abundance and sovereignty, because there's dreams that you need to let go of something so some dreams can come true for you. You're meant to be bringing these electrifying ideas to life and claiming independence. So you might need to claim some independence from this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles may represent a company as well. This company might be dying to make something work. I'm hearing a touch of career. Some of you have a spouse that's really dying for change as well. You've been through something difficult recently. Some of you may have lost a child too. But I see someone that does want change if they're coming towards you, hoping for breakthroughs, but you're being seen as the 10 of Swords. So something painful. Clarifying this is the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. What happened here? This could have been a marriage or a family that was hurt and went through a lot of trauma. In the past, this person may have caused you quite a bit of trauma and hurt the kids too. This could also speak to old childhood wounds as well being played out, but someone might be seeing you as the 10 of Swords. You may see yourself as the 10 of Swords, where one of you was the Queen of Cups and there was a lot of love in your heart, and one of you was the Emperor, and he may have had a lot of control and had a stubborn side as the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, but there's bittersweet memories, there's a sweetness, there's a fondness, there could be kids involved. Someone could have lost a child or wanted a child but never had one. This was very painful. There was something painful that happened. If someone's trying to come into alignment with you, they're waiting for you to heal from something. But here's what you need to know. This is kind of complicated. The Devil. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Now, Capricorn's my favorite earth sign. I love them, but they come with a sticky shadow side. This was interesting. I clarified the shit out of it. With the Devil, something that we can't ignore. That's the saying the least. Something that we can't ignore. Something that may be an unhealthy pattern, an obsession, a desire, something we're chained and bound to, and not in the fun way. Caving into a desire or something that isn't good for us, unless of course it's just a Capricorn here. With the Devil, I have the 8 of Swords, the Hangman, and the Lovers. And I clarified what the Hangman was because I'm like, oh, someone's afraid of being hung up in a situation. They may already be hung up. I clarified this and I got Justice, the Knight of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. You may have, and then the Page of Cups, like, hey, I'm sorry. I want to try to work something out. Oh, hang on. I'll describe it all. I'll show you all in a second, all of it together. Because here's the Page of Cups. Maybe a little apology. This could be a kid as well. Clarifying this is the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, now somebody wants to set up a solid routine. I have something for you. I have something to show you. Slow and steady wins the race. Nothing up my sleeve. Eight of Pentacles. Work. School. They want to talk to you about this. They want to take a slower pace, a more stable, predictable pace. Yeah, for some of you, this is a kid that maybe, for some of you, it's a kid that's been living with a dad, but now they want to come home and be with mom. Somebody may have, that's a possibility. I'm hearing that for some of you. Some of you may have, someone may have had an affair or gotten themselves into situations that they didn't mean to get into, but they got into. Look at all the coins falling out of his pocket. He's losing a lot here. He's like, oh shit, how did this happen? Well, now look how he's floating over the planet. And he's looking at everything. Wow, I see life differently from this point of view. Now I have a real overview effect, assessing about what I've been attracted to and why. Driven and fueled a lot by desire. A lot. In a very, almost like, very compelling, hedonistic human kind of way. But they struggle to see this and accept this. This may be a weakness that someone has, and they are concerned or have already paid a price for this with Justice, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Someone is afraid that they are making a choice that once they make that choice, they're going to have to live with the consequences and it's going to cost them. It could offer a lot of freedom and rebellion, but it could cost them. Someone may have made a mistake in the past. They were fueled by desire and maybe even lust, and they got justice served for them, or justice will be served for rebellious impulsivity. Six of Pentacles, they may have to pay for this. This could cost them. Yeah, some kind of a payout. Something could have happened in court with a Capricorn or a Gemini or a Pisces or a Libra. Jesus Christ. What you need to know is that either your advice or what you need to know is that someone may get themselves into situations and that will cost them, but they're fueled deeply by what they want. Once they get into this scenario, they can't get out of it, and they're afraid of the consequences, but they kind of can't help themselves. So watch out for being in a relationship with anyone where you feel like, I can't help it, I'm hung up on them. I don't care that they're breadcrumbing me. I don't care what the price is. I'll pay it. It's actually triggering obsessions, insecurity, and self-limiting beliefs. This person may see that they've done this to themselves and now they're sorry about it. And they'll say, I'm looking at the details. I'll work on this. I'll move more slowly here. I have something to show you. I'm also hearing that someone sees another person that struggles with some kind of an addiction or an issue, and they may want to help with it. Or they may ask you for help. They're going to come in all timid. They're really sorry about the way things went down. They hope for a freedom or a renewal. But some of you need to know that you've paid a price for you may be coming back and opening up to them. I keep hearing that some of you need to hear you don't need them. You may think you do because of some stuff that happened in your childhood. You may be playing out a trauma. You actually don't need them. Oh, that's tough. The person and the Page of Swords, like like what the hell is going on here? I think this is you, or someone's like curious, dying to know, barely hanging on. The Tower, kaboom, the Nine of Swords. Oh, and about the choice, justice. It is terrifying to live with consequences and make choices and pull the trigger, but Justice to the Sun and the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Okay, someone's going to do just fine afterwards, in particular a feminine. I hear that a feminine needs to be reminded that she can stand on her own 2 feet and make it on her own. But someone is really thinking about it here, really wanting this breakthrough. You want it. Some of you are being divinely guided to take a new path in life. And you are being drawn to it. But some of you are tempted by desire in some way. This is complicated. I'm hearing, sorry, this happens to me in general readings. I hear 10 million voices screaming at me to tell their story. So I'm trying snippets and tidbits that I hear. In the environment, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Empress. This could be a new opportunity coming in for you, Sagittarius, but you would have to explore it. You have very high standards as the Empress. I wanted to know a little bit more. Actually, I didn't ask for more. Spirit gave me more. A bunch of cards fell out of the middle of the deck that they wanted to show me. Underneath this, I have the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Now, it's possible that this person is putting you up on a pedestal as the Empress, but your suspicions tell you that you need more information, that this person might be lying to you and they're actually not doing well financially. You may have given them good advice in the past. You listen to your intuition. You know they're not doing that well. I'm also hearing that someone may be a counselor. Someone may also be a psychic or visit a psychic. There may be this fear of having to tell the truth or face the truth. Some of you are the Empress and the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess, and you can smell a lie like a fart in a car. And you suspect that the only reason they want to come back now or do this with you is, yes, there's a lot of growth potential here with the Ace of Wands, but they do want it to go further. Someone is looking for something to go further. Some of my feminines need to be reminded that they have to be very realistic about what they're doing for work, who they're listening to, why they may be treading lightly and keeping secrets. I also hear that some of you, someone got very good advice about money, but they didn't take it. If it's a masculine, he may be like really pushing your buttons in some way and not being honest with you about finances. If it's a feminine, she wants a good opportunity here, but she may make impulsive, reckless choices. She may have issues as well. But now there's this desire to talk. You definitely need more information. I'm also hearing that some of you have a feminine coming towards you that just doesn't make great choices. Your cards were interesting. The Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers is here, but the Hangman. Okay, and the Devil. Okay, Sagittarius, you're all over the place here with the Knight of Wands. There is a strong attraction to this person. It's almost like every time you move towards them or this kind of situation, you get caught in some kind of a sticky web. With the Knight of Wands, the Lovers, and the Devil, it's like, it's very passionate. You're drawn to it like a moth to a flame, but you get yourself hung up in a situation every time you deal with this person or this kind of person. I think you know this. There could be communication here. Some of you are putting something behind you and moving forward anyways because you're so drawn to it, but you know it's not good for you entirely. Watch out for making decisions really quickly. You guys like to move really quickly. Sagittarians want to take shortcuts too, and I don't blame you. I'm a time bender too. I like to take shortcuts too. You may feel like you're drawn to a situation or a person, and it's like, this is perfect for me. Let's go. But you're like, oh, wait a second. I have to walk away from something. You seem to be patiently waiting, very excited about this connection. But something about this will disappoint you. But I also think that a lot of you might be willing to put something behind you, like just let something from the past go and allow things to move quickly. You'll think about it. It's like, hurry up, wait. It's a little confusing, your energy. So some of you, this is a new opportunity for you. But you may have to play duck and weave with like a boss, a family member, an ex or something like that, or a spouse. I'm also hearing that someone may visit a psychic and not tell the other person about it. Oh, it's their private business. But I see that someone does want to bring in some kind of a new opportunity. Just watch out for making decisions based entirely on desire and not being willing to look at the consequences. I do feel like you may have a person coming towards you that regrets hurting you in the past, but they may be only attracted to you because it brings abundance and they're afraid they can't do it without you. Everybody needs to have a level of sovereignty. And there is a regret here for the pain and a desire to heal, and it could be healed with the Tower because you can rebuild. But all this has got to be worked out with the devil and the lovers and justice and not wanting to see something and getting caught in a sticky web. It's like, whoa, yeah. Everybody needs to check in with their motivations and let this be truly healed. Let this be truly healed. I'm going to do an extended reading to get to the bottom of this person's motivations and see further how they see you and make a future prediction about how things will move forward with the two of you and what their like deeper motivations are. If you feel like you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. Thanks for joining me, Sag. I hope this resonated with you. I felt like it was kind of confusing. I apologize for that. I heard a lot of messages. If it did resonate, I hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.